after you have done the sujood, after you have done this great, or you have undertaken this great, rite and ritual, you are not going to take a rest and take a break. Okay? Sometimes you need to go to the bleachers. You need a rest in order for you to come back strong again. So now you get up and you rest for a little while. And in that rest, you're supposed to still continue to be in the zone because you can't start thinking about something else. So now that you have been through an entire process, entire unit of prayer, or most of it, it is now high time for you to start thinking about the purpose why you were actually doing this. And one of the stations that you will be on the Day of Judgment is the station that is known as Al-Jathu, or the one that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala highlights in Surah Al-Jathiyah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَتَرَى كُلَّ أُمَّةٍ جَاثِيَةً كُلُّ أُمَّةٍ تُدْعَى إِلَى كِتَابِهَا الْيَوْمَ تُجْزَوْنَ مَا كُنْتُمْ تَعْمَلُونَ. That on that day you will see every single nation, every single group of people in the form of Al-Jathu, which basically means they will be sitting like this. All the nations. They will be sitting like this before Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, waiting for their compensation and waiting for their recompense and waiting for their reward and waiting for their scales to be weighed. Every single individual will be sitting in that form. And that is why you practice that as well from now. And the perfect dua to make, because on that day you'll need more and more of this, is Rabbi ghfirli, Rabbi ghfirli. Oh Allah forgive me, oh Allah forgive me. Oh my Lord forgive me, oh my Lord forgive me. Because you'll be in a very tough situation on that day. Not you, all of us, every single one of us. And that is that state in which every single nation will be called to their books. Now you know if you've messed up in your life, there's a lot of things on that book that you really don't want to see on that day. So you're basically saying, oh Allah, forgive it. Oh Allah, let it go. Oh Allah, pass it over. Oh Allah, let it pass. Rabbi ghfirli, Rabbi ghfirli. And then you go strong back into this sujood. I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to accept. I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to pardon. Ameen ya Rabbil Alameen.
إِنَّا أَعْطَيْنَاكَ الْكَوْثَرَ